Hey, we're here with Nicole Atkins. Thanks so much for taking the time. Really appreciate it. Mondo Amore has been out for a couple months. 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
It seems like I've had it forever.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's you can see already. I'm like spitting the crap out of it in the car, so it's all messed up. Thanks for this record.
Thank you for liking it.
It's been 3 years since the covers record, 4 years since Neptune City, and tons of shit has happened.
So much shit has happened.
So much shit has happened. You think you're in a better place now?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Me a year ago compared to me now is like, trash bags and bananas.
Right. Did all of that stuff have to happen, you think, for this record to be made and for you
I
to
think
feel?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, while it was happening, you don't really realize that.
Right.
Sorry, I'm chewing cough drop.
It's all good.
Very Britney Spears of me.
Yeah.
But once, being more removed from it now,
Right.
I feel like more of a spectator, just like anybody else who might be listening to the record.
Right.
It does make me really appreciate, being able to get through a lot of hard stuff.
For people that don't know, you have a new record label now. You're on Razor and Tie. You kissed those other guys goodbye.
Yeah, I shook their hands.
You shook their hands. It's very pro of you. So you shook their hands. You broke up with your boy.
Yeah, and my band.
And your band.
Yeah.
And now you're kicking ass with
And
a
now
new
I live
band.
in a huge mansion. No,
So it all worked out.
It's all good.
It's all good. Let's talk about the record, because we'll be more comfortable with that. I don't think there's a genre for Nicole Atkins. I think there's, and I think artists today, there's very few artists that specifically fit in a box, and I think we all grew up listening to so much stuff. And I know that, you wear your influences on your sleeve. There's so much of that here.
Yeah.
What if people don't know Nicole Atkins and what she listens to? What are some of the things that you listen to?
Everything I feel like I make musically is like a tribute to my record collection.
Right.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So what's in the record collection?
The band Love. This record in particular was influenced a lot by The Doors and Nick Cave and Echo and the Bunnymen.
Right.
And Lee Hazelwood and Ennio Morricone.
Cool. And I can't figure out...
And J.J. Cale.
And J.J. Cale?
Yeah, a lot of 70s.
Well, there's a lot
70s.
of slide, too, and stuff going on in some of the
a lot of
tracks.
George Harrison type stuff.
Awesome. Is the record either your own thoughts? I can't decide if it's really dark and introspective or just a really sexy record. I can't figure out.
It's both.
It's both and everything, right?
Yeah, it's dark and introspective and sexy. The rules, yes.
Thanks. I got it down to 3 words. Let's talk about some of the songs on the record, if you don't mind. Cry,
Sure.
Cry, Cry is the first song, and it has this, alt-country kind of thing to it.
Well, the acoustic version that I did for you does, but
Yeah.
on the actual record, it's very more so like kind of Bowie and George Harrison-ish. It just doesn't sound right for me to play that kind of groove acoustic.
Actually, when I was listening to it in the car, my wife said, why are we listening to country music? So
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
But she's very sheltered
That's
and
cool.
likes Britney Spears. So
Yeah, I think it's more so the vocal. I definitely have a country timbre to my voice.
But you also have a big voice, and I find on the record there's a lot of layering and a lot of stuff goes into that. How much of that is Phil, and how much of that is you?
A lot of the layering and the arrangement's all me.
Right.
Phil was really good at getting the sounds that I want to happen.
Right. Jimmy James appears, or Yimmy Ames. I can never tell what he's going by. How did you all hook up, and how did you get on?
We're friends, and so the song "War Is Hell." It just, it's a song about a really terrible fight, and I just wanted it. It was two-sided. We were both just as bad as each other.
Right.
So I thought it would be nice to have a guy vocal on there, kind of saying the same thing I was back at me.
Right.
So I asked him to do it, and he did it.
The Tower is this beautiful long piece.
Yeah, that's
my
favorite.
How long did it take you to put that together?
That took me 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, I came up with the concept of the song The Tower when I was making Neptune City.
Right.
And I always had this kind of Eastern European melody in my phone from years ago that I was always like, I want to use this someday. And just piece by piece over the years, I put that song together. And one day, I was on a treadmill, and the Eastern European melody and the chorus melody just clicked in, and I was like, oh, ran to the bathroom, recorded it in my phone, and, it came together.
How are you always writing? Is that something that, as a singer-songwriter, primarily that's what you are at the core of it. Is that something you're at the back of the van with your acoustic?
I'm always, not with my acoustic. It's usually just me and my phone.
singing into
I
the
seriously
phone.
sing into my phone like constantly.
I'm going to give you my phone number, and if you just want to call me and sing into my phone, you're welcome to anytime. That's awesome. So you're touring the record now, and all over North America, obviously, and then you have some plans for the summer. What are the plans for the summer?
We don't really have our summer plan. Oh wait, we do. Duh. We're doing Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
And we're doing some shows with the Avett Brothers and the Black Keys and Booker
Wow.
T.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it doesn't suck at all.
No.
And then we're doing a lot of headlining shows on the southeast.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw a video of you shopping for records, and you
was fun.
said that you're going to give 3 recommendations: a country record, a rock record, and a blues record. So why don't you do that for us now?
Country record, a psych record, and a blues record.
Psych record, right?
Okay, shoot. Country record. I don't. This is kind of country, but I would say Lee Hazelwood, "Requiem for an Almost
I
Lady."
gotta check that out now.
"Requiem for an Almost
Cool.
Lady." It's so good. Psych record. Let's see.
What's a great love record for people who?
Ooh, my favorite is actually Da Capo, but I think the gateway drug into love should be "Forever Changes."
Cool.
So
Okay.
that would be good. And then a blues record. Nina Simone sings the blues.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great
That's a
record.
good one.
Thanks so much for this. Thanks for putting this out.
Yeah, thank you for letting
I'm glad that we have a new record from you and you got your
too.
shit together.
Yeah,
and,
there will be more quicker.
Good.
In the
Awesome.
future, I promise.
We're looking forward to it, and can't wait to see you tonight at the Horseshoe.
Awesome.
So thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Explore Music wears English Laundry apparel.